y'all, I am back from my trip to Belize. It was, y'all see the shirt? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We gonna talk about it today. So I wanted to make myself useful and just do my hair while I give y'all this story time. So I already washed my hair and I did the back. I used this Eco Styler Super 10 times moisturizing gel to just define the curls, and I just go. Like, I really don't do anything special. If you are a natural hair goddess, give me some tips down below, because girl, I don't know I don't know if it's 3 A B C D E F G. I don't know, none of that stuff. I just slap some products on my head and I hope it do what it do. So I have this Olaplex bonding oil. This is number 7. This is what I'm putting on my hair since it's blonde. Trying to make sure I stay on top of it. Oh, I hope this light doesn't go out every 2 seconds. Okay, anyways. Y'all, let me tell y'all about this trip. Let's start with the backstory. I was dating this guy, keyword was, and let's just call him Larry for the sake of this video. Dating Larry, he's cool, everything's a vibe, date's been going good, all that stuff. And he was like, oh, we should take a little vacation. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'm always down for a vacation. So I was like, where do you want to go? And he was like, how about we go to Belize, because I have an Airbnb out there. So it's like, all we have to do is just go out there. We don't really have to worry about like where we're going to stay. So I'm like, okay, yeah. Now, for real, I didn't really want to go to Belize because I've actually been there before and I went with friends and I did not have the best experience, but that's a story time for another day. I didn't really want to go. However, you know, if somebody is offering a trip and it's on their dime, then it's not a lot of room to be complaining. You know, beggars can't be choosers. I was just like, you know what? The last time I went to like San Pedro and I went to another area, this time I would be going to Cape Hawker. So I'm like, it's a different experience with a different person, and it's literally a different year. It's a whole different occasion. So it's just like, you never know, just go for it. So he's like, yeah, let's go. And I'm like, okay, so how we getting there? Cause listen, one thing about it, even though I'm a flight attendant, you know, that's cool and everything, but we're not using my buddy passes, companion passes. We're not doing none of that, okay? Like, don't try to get with me for passes. That's not over here. And I don't recommend anybody on the Pristine Posse do that either, because I've heard too many horror stories where you give your significant other or somebody that you're dating your passes, then y'all not dating no more and they still using your passes. But anyways, here's my logic. If I am inviting you on a trip and I'm doing all the planning, I'm inviting you, then of course I'm gonna give you a pass so that you can travel with me and we're gonna make this cost efficient, okay? However, if you invited me, then obviously you're sponsoring the trip. This is like for dating purposes, not like friends. Friends is like a different category, but I'm talking about for dating. So I was just like, yeah, he brought this up, so how we getting there, babe? So he was like, yeah, I'll get the tickets, I'll let you know, da-da-da. So I'm like, okay, cool, because I'm not doing standby, like, no. And plus, the time frame that we were going was Mother's Day weekend, so it just would have been too crazy. Like, flying standby is really getting difficult, especially during holiday time. No. So we took a nonstop flight from DFW to BZE, which is Belize. It was definitely packed, okay? Packed. I mean, everybody named mama was in Belize for Mother's Day. I'm like, oh my God, y'all couldn't find somewhere else to go? What's tea? Now, to get to his Airbnb, we had to take a ferry from Belize City to Cape Caulker, which was an hour. Then from Cape Caulker, go to Cape Caulker to the resort, which was only about a 15-minute water taxi from Belize to Cape Caulker. Then another water taxi from Cape Caulker to the private island because his Airbnb was on a private island. All right, so I'm like, okay, cute, but also it was a long journey to get there, okay? When I say I was drained on top of it being hot. It was extremely hot. The last time I went to Belize was the time frame was in November, and it was scorching hot. It was actually hotter in November than it was the time that I went this year in May. But needless to say, it was hot. So we finally get there. Okay, I'm going to insert water taxi ride and give y'all a tour, and y'all let me know the stars below as usual in the comments. Okay, so this is the first water taxi from Belize City to Cape Caulker. It was an hour ride. It was packed. And then this is the one to the private island, and here's the private island right there. And this was only like a 15-minute ride, but it was a long day. We've made it to the Airbnb. Okay, so it's a 2-bedroom, full kitchenette, like really cute. And that was the living room. Okay, now we're in the master bedroom. Cute, modern. We got a TV. Now let's go over to the master restroom. All right. And you already know it's gotta have a skylight because I don't even play. I will immediately pack my bags and leave if it wasn't. But it did. So great. And here's the rest of the restroom. And here's me. Hey. Okay, and then let's move on to the other restroom. Also the other room. Oh, and then they have a washer and dryer, which is also nice. Here is the second room. You all let me know in the comments how many stars would you give this Airbnb. Back to the story time. So we get there on a Friday, right? Mother's Day was on Sunday. I want y'all to keep this stuff in mind. We having a good time, a good key. And the resort, it's, okay, the place is called Blue Zen. There, it's like, if you saw those 4 buildings that I showed you guys, it's like a bunch of, basically like the layout that I showed you of his Airbnb. Like each level is its own, can be its own Airbnb, or essentially people can rent it out, whatever the case may be. So that's what he does. He will rent out the space to people. However, if there's a time that he wants to rent it out for himself, or, you know, take his kids out there, 2 kids, because, you know, when you say kids, you'll be thinking 10, 11, 12, like, no, not too much. So just 2. So, you know, just somewhere to go to, you know, go out, have fun. It is nice. There is a pool, of course. Of course, the private island has its own essential beach that we can be on. So that's pretty nice. It also has a market to like buy food and a bar. So it was really cute. Anyways, oh man, I forgot to put oil on this side, y'all. See, I'm getting too up in the story time. Anyways, we get there on a Friday. We have fun. Let's skip to the good part. Fast forward, it's now Monday. And I'm sleeping in. He is taking some business meetings and stuff. So he's working in like an office space, doing work, taking meetings, things like that. I scheduled a massage and a facial that day. So I was like, you know what? Today's gonna be my day to relax, just vibe out, all that good stuff. So y'all, I'm sitting here in the bed, knocked out, sleeping good. I hear the cleaners come in. So they come in, and mind you, I'm in the room, the door's closed or whatever. Then I was like, you know what? Let me get up, because it was like maybe, let's say it's like 9 o'clock. And then my appointment to go get a massage and a facial was at about 10. So I was like, let me get up and get ready. As I'm getting up and getting ready, I go into the restroom, and the lady who is cleaning our place, let's call her Molly. So Molly, she's cleaning up, and Molly knocks on the bathroom door, and she was like, I just want to say Happy Mother's Day. We have a nice little gift basket for you out front. So I was like, oh, okay, thank you. I'll be right out soon. So she's cleaning up the rest of the area, and I was just like, oh my God. Because mind you, the day before that, Sunday, was Mother's Day, and the cleaning people were off, of course, for the weekend because it's Mother's Day, whatever. Now I'm thinking, oh my God, like, you know, Larry got me a Mother's Day basket. That's so sweet. Like, I'm just a cat mom, but that's very thoughtful, because, you know, it is a lot being a single cat mom. Ain't that right, Pepper? Okay, it's a lot. And I be giving Pepper a great life. So I was like, you know what? That is so sweet. So I was just like, okay, I'm getting ready. I come out, and y'all, I see Molly. Molly sees me, and she looked shocked to see me. Like, like, who is this? So I was like, hey. She was like, hey, like, question mark. So I'm like, so I see Molly has a confused look on her face, looking a little bit shocked. So I'm like, girl, thinking in my head, like, who you thought I was supposed to be? So she was like, I'm sorry, I thought you were Mrs. Smith. We're gonna say Smith for purpose of this video. So I was just like, in my head, like, I don't know why you would think I'm Mrs. Smith if Larry is divorced. So why would you think that? But I'm like, let me gather some information here, okay? So I was telling her, oh no, I'm just a family friend. She was like, okay. So I'm chatting with her, you know, let me just change up the subject, you know, keep it light, keep it cute, so I can gather some information, because what's going on here? Now, mind you, I'm trying to give the whole situation the benefit of the doubt. Like, maybe she's just, maybe Molly just doesn't know that, you know, he's divorced, moved on. Like, maybe she's just not up to date on what's tea. But I'm like, let me just chat with her and see what's up. So we talking. I was telling her how I've been here before, and this is my first time being in Cape Cocker. So I'm showing her pictures of the last time I was in Belize and stuff. And then she was telling me about some places that I should check out before I go. So we having a good time. So getting back into the information that we needed, I was like, so as she's showing me pictures and things that I should do while I'm out here, I was like, when is the last time you had seen the family? So Molly was like, I seen them this year. I said, oh, you did? She was like, yeah. Molly pulls up a picture that she took with the family. Y'all. Okay, so she pulls up the picture, and y'all, why I click on the picture? You know, you click on the picture, it shows you the date. I click on the picture, it says January 13th, 2024. It's Larry, the two kids, and Mrs. Smith. Ex-Mrs. Smith, I don't know. Mrs. Smith up in the picture, and they all cheesing. Oh, and Molly. So I'm like, oh, look at y'all. Y'all look so cute. But at the same time, I'm like, okay. I have some evidence. I have some receipts that need to be discussed today. So I was like, girl, let me take a picture of this. So I took a picture of the picture and I was like, I'm gonna show Larry later when he gets off work. Like, this is such a cute picture. So she was like, yes, show him. I will. Don't worry, girl. So we finished chopping it up. We're having a good time. I'm like, you know what? I'm so glad that I was able to talk to Molly because I need to find out what's tea. Are you still married, Larry? Like, Y'all, drop a magnifying glass down in the comments if you're still here with me because we need to find out, okay? We need to find out. All right, y'all, this is the finished look with my hair. I'm about to do my makeup too, but let me see. Let me do something with the edges, you know, nothing too much. But honestly, y'all, that gel really does the trick for real. Here's the inside look of the spa located on the private island. Now, fast forward, I go get my facial and my massage, and y'all, I am just pondering with this information, like, I'm in disbelief. Not in denial. In disbelief. I'm like, you know what? This has really put a damper on the trip. We're not supposed to leave till Friday. It's literally Monday. And we have so much stuff on our itinerary. I mean, he was working through the day. And one thing about it, I know how to keep myself busy, all right? Day one was going to be at the spa. Don't worry. I know how to keep myself entertained throughout the day. That's nothing. We just had fun things planned, but now the vibe is off. The vibe is off because I got something I need to get off my chest. Like, I need to know what's tea. Are you still married? What's going on? Like, I don't got time. I do not have time. So I'm just thinking, should I bring it up now? Should I bring it up when we get back? Like, enjoy the trip or what? So that's what I was pondering on throughout my massage, my little spa time. But fast forward, I get back to the room and Larry's already there. He's done with his meetings or whatever. And y'all, why the Mother's Day basket not there? Not Larry trying to get rid of the Mother's Day basket so I won't ask no questions. Like, honey, I done already seen it. No, like, it's too late, but I don't even say nothing. I don't say nothing. So we go out and grab some food and we're chatting. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me just ask some questions and just see what he says, see if he'll, you know, divulge the information without me having to provide the evidence. Like, if you just answer truthfully on your own, maybe, you know, things will be good. So I was like, let me just see. So we're chatting, having a good time. And I was asking him, like, when is the last time he had came out here? So he says the last time he was out here was like a year and a half ago. Wrong answer. So I was like, okay. I was like, oh, what'd you do? He was like, oh, I was with my kids. We did X, Y, and Z. It was so fun. Yada, yada, yada. So I was like, oh, okay. Cool. So I was like, let me just throw the question in there one more time. Give you one more chance. So I was like, so you haven't checked on your Airbnb in a year and a half? And he was like, no, because, you know, the cleaners, they come over and they clean up everything. I haven't had any issues or anything like that. And everything's been pretty good. So I'm like, okay, that's strike two. So I was like, okay, yeah, you did mention the cleaners. They did a good job cleaning everything. I actually met Molly today. So he was like, you did? And I was like, yeah, she's so sweet. He was like, yeah, she is nice. Da 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 da. I was telling him how me and her were talking, and I told her that I've been to Belize before, and I was showing her some of the things that I did the last time I was in Belize, and, you know, some pictures, things like that. And he was like, yeah. Y'all, so he eating this conversation up. He's like, yeah, okay, cool, cool, cool. He's eating, having a good time. I'm just like, okay. So I was like, yeah, and she had showed me this. I pull up the picture, slide it over to him. Y'all, exactly. Record stop. The little, you know when you just in a good vibe, da 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 da. I know that record stopped in his head. Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about this picture, because the picture has a timestamp, so let's not even act like this is an old picture. This is a TBT. This is from January 13th of 2024. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah. So he's quiet. He was like, what is this? It's always the confusion. It's always what? Like, okay, let's just get that out the way. Let's get the confusion out the way. I was like, it's you and your family. And he was like, yeah, but where did you get this from? I was like, Molly showed me. But that don't even matter. That don't matter. You see the date, you know it's current. Like, come on, what? Like, get to it. I shouldn't have to be asking all of these questions moving forward. And so I was like, so you went to Belize this year? He was like, oh yeah, I did go this year with my family, but it just slipped my mind because, you know, I'm so busy and always traveling. Okay, so Molly seemed a little confused when she had seen me. So are y'all divorced, not divorced? What's going on? So he was like, well, technically we're separated, but, you know, I don't live in the house anymore and we're getting everything figured out. So I should be divorced soon. Mind you, when we first met, he had told me he was divorced. So it's just like, okay, now we're backtracking. Why are we backtracking? Divorced and separated, that's two different things. Legally, that means y'all are still together. Like, what's tea? I'm not trying to be in the middle of all that. Okay, that's quite messy. I'm not trying to be in the middle of all that. So I was just like, okay, y'all are separated, but y'all taking trips together. People who are separated don't go on trips together. He was like, oh, I mean, we were just doing that for the kids. They were off. It was like Martin Luther King weekend, and we just wanted to do something fun, get the kids out the house, da 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 da. But we're separated. Like, low-key trying to change the subject. Yeah, but anyways, so I'm like, okay. Not you trying to change the subject when you in the hot seat and trying to downplay it. So I'm just like, you know, Molly just gave me the impression that y'all were still together. So that's why I'm bringing this up now, because that's what she told me earlier today. So I just wanted to get your side and see what you had to say. He was just like, yeah, we're separated, da da da. Okay, Larry, like, you really gonna sit up here and be lying? Like, what ex-wife or what separated couple is going on trips together? Okay. Like, okay. So, I don't know how he got out of not being there for Mother's Day, because that's what had me like, okay, you know, I was just taking his word for it that he was divorced. And on top of that, like, if you were with someone, you wouldn't be able to, like, travel during Mother's Day because you would be with your family. So I don't know how he got out of that one, but I'm like, something is not adding up. And I need more than just your word, honey. I need some evidence, something. But, you know, I'm like, you know what? I bring it up. I heard what you have to say. So from there, let me ponder. So we enjoy the rest of, you know, the food, the rest of the day. And, you know, as the night ends, I'm just reflecting on the facts of the situation. I'm just like, like, no, I'm not even trying to stay here because I have too much evidence. I have the solid receipts in my hand, the photo, Molly being shot. Like, I don't feel comfortable here anymore. Like, Larry is sitting here lying in my face, you're backtracking, all that. Like, yes, it would be nice to stay in Belize and have a good time, but at the same time, it's like, how much fun can you have with a liar? Like, that's ruining the vibe, okay? So I was just like, you know what? Good thing your girl's a flight attendant, because I'm like, yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this trip up. I'm gonna go home. So yes, even though he bought my ticket there and back, the ticket back was Friday, and I was just like, I'm not gonna be here. Like, I'm good. Now, personally, if I were Larry and somebody was showing me receipts and stuff, then I'll be like, you know, no, we are separated, we're divorced, whatever. It's in the paperwork, but honestly, I can show you better than I can tell you. And I would call up ex-wife right there on speaker or on FaceTime, like, hey, can you just, you know, tell her the status of our relationship so that I can just clear some things up, because yeah, and let her tell it, because she need to be like, yeah, we're done. Like, don't want him, he's all yours, da da da. But he didn't do that. And I also didn't ask, because I feel like you should want to do that on your own. You should want to provide evidence and receipts on your own. I should not have to, like, pull it out of you. Like, no. So fast forward, it's now Tuesday, and I'm just like, you know what? Girl, it's time to go. First of all, thank God I'm a flight attendant, okay? So if you're not a flight attendant, get you a friend that's a flight attendant, get on a buddy pass, do something so that you can leave when you want to, because you should not be going on a trip just to go on a trip when you're not having a good time anymore, or it's just like, you know, whatever the case may be. Like, you should be able to go when you want to go, not because it's on somebody else's dime and you can't afford to get yourself back. So I look up the flights going back for Tuesday, and mind you, we're staying on a private island. So I had to get a water taxi from there to Cape Caulker to Belize City, then Belize City to the airport. Finally get there. There was a flight. I had a couple options, but I wanted to hurry up and get back to Dallas because it's already so much just to get to the airport in Belize, and there's only one airport. So, oh, mind you, I did all this while he was working. So I'm like, I really don't have to explain myself. Like, bye, because you playing around. So I'm gonna go. Anyways, there was an American flight from BZE to DFW, straight flight. I took that one, and there were seats, so that was good. And I took myself home because I don't have time, okay? I watch too much Lifetime, too much Cheaters, and what is that show where they murder people? I forgot what show that is. Y'all let me know in the comments. But I don't have time to get caught up in no drama, okay? I don't need nobody trying to kill me or trying to do anything, sabotage, do anything to me over a man, all right? No, it's never that deep. It never gave risk my life. You know, she has to worry about him and her kids. So I'm just like, you got enough on your plate, ma'am. Let me go back to my life and do my thing, okay? Take care of my kitty and call it a day, because I ain't got time to be mixed up and all that. But y'all let me know, what would y'all do? I'm curious, how would you handle all that? Y'all let me know in the comments. But let me get ready to go to the chiropractor and get an adjustment. Look at this line, oh my God. Like, and they have 2 lanes. Like, this is crazy. Hey y'all, I'm at Chick-fil-A. Listen, the other day when I was working, I had a passenger eating Chick-fil-A biscuits, chicken biscuits. I was like, oh, I need some. I've been influenced. However, you know, they only give it out in the morning, and I was working every morning. But today I'm off and I'm ready to big my bag. So I'm gonna get me a Chick-fil-A biscuit with 2 packets of strawberry jelly that I'm gonna put on the top biscuit and the bottom biscuit, okay? Because I'm not playing around. Now, when it comes to bigging my bag, one thing I don't do is waste it on liquid calories. So, no, I want the food. I need the fuel. So I'm not getting any lemonade. I have my water, and that's what I'm gonna drink. And I'm gonna inhale this Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. I don't think I've had this sandwich since Valentine's Day, because they made it a heart. It wasn't even Valentine's Day. It was maybe like the day before, and they made it a heart, and I was annoyed about that because I'm like, I'm paying for the full biscuit. Don't cut anything out and charge me the same price. Like, please. I can get real thrifty about the smallest things. So that was the last time I had it, and it's June. That's a while. But yeah, gonna eat this, and then I have a dentist appointment. So after I finish eating this, once I head over to the dentist appointment, I'm going to floss and brush my teeth. I don't know about y'all, but I would never go to the dentist without brushing my teeth first. Like, you know they're judging you. Like, I personally don't feel comfortable just coming there, like, rolling out of bed, not brushing my teeth. Like, that's crazy. And having them do extra labor because I didn't want to do anything. So, I am headed there. Oh my God, y'all. It's a weekday. Let me mind my business, because I was about to say, it's a weekday and people are in sundresses walking in and out. Like, do y'all not have a job? But, like, it's a weekday and I'm not working, so let me stop. Let me mind my business. Anyways, what time is it? 10:10. Oh, I've been seeing 10:10 all the time. Like, that's been the angel number I've been seeing every single time. I don't know what that means. I need to look it up because I see it all the time. And I wanted to get here before 10:30, but this line is moving slow. Y'all, it's actually packed inside of Chick-fil-A too. This is crazy. We all craving the same thing. All right, let me get my food. Okay, am I tripping? Are the sandwiches getting smaller, or I don't know. Like, what's that circle for? I feel like the circle means that's how big the sandwich should be. It's okay. This will do. We've made it to the dentist. I brushed my teeth really quickly before my deep cleaning, you know. Don't want to embarrass myself in front of the staff. And here we are, getting our teeth clean. Got my stunner shades on. and getting my teeth together. Make sure you guys are getting your teeth cleaned, and also drop a tooth emoji if you're still here with your girl. Drop in the comments for me. Be sure to like the video and comment, subscribe to the Pristine Posse, all that good stuff. Just left the dentist. Good news and bad news. So let's start with bad news, all right? Because y'all see it's raining. Well, it just stopped raining, so that's good. But bad news, end off with a rainbow, y'all. So the dentist comes in and he's like, so I saw a little tooth decay. I was like, tooth decay? Do you mean a cavity? And he was like, yeah. Y'all, my whole mood changed. He was like, it's not the end of the world. It's okay. No, it is. It's the end of my world. Because I don't have time for that. I was just here 6 months ago. How did I get a cavity? Like, what? So he was just like, he showed me on the TV, like literally turned off HGTV and changed it to the big screen of that cavity. And it was like really, really small. He was like, the good thing is we found the cavity early, so we can just give you a filling right now if you want it, and you don't even have to be like put under any anesthesia. And I'm just like, I'm just distraught because I was not expecting this. Another inconvenience hitting my pockets. Like, I was like, okay, whatever, let's just do it, because I mean, it's only gonna get bigger. And I'm glad that he showed me, because sometimes there are dentists who just try to get over and they just tell you anything. Like, no, he definitely pulled up that picture and those were definitely my teeth. So I was like, okay. It was really, really small. So they gave me the filling. And while I was there, I should have recorded the filling part. My bad, y'all, but that's on TikTok. I'm sure y'all seen that before. But anyways, so I'm talking to the hygienist and I was like, oh, can I record you like brushing my teeth really fast? I'm not gonna get you in it because I want to be mindful of the privacy of others. So that's really why I don't like to record when I'm out and about, because I don't want to record other people without their consent. So she was like, yeah, sure. So I'm telling the hygienist, I'm like, yeah, I'm a YouTuber and I just want to get some different content in. You know, Pristine Posse is saying they want to see what I'm doing outside of work. And I'm like, I'm doing the same thing everybody else is doing. Living, surviving, and doing my best to thrive and doing regular errands. I'm not doing nothing too crazy out the norm. But I'm like, sure, I'll take you guys with me. And she was like, oh, that's cool. So she was like, what is your content about? And I was like, oh, I'm a flight attendant. And she was like, oh, there was a girl who worked in the office, like she is a flight attendant now and I always see her on TikTok. So I said, that's crazy. I was like, I think I know the girl, because when I came in there many moons ago, I remember I walked in. This is the first member of the Pristine Posse that I've seen outside of the airport that recognized me, like at the dentist. So I checked in. I think this was back in like 2022 maybe, or 2023, I don't remember. But I checked in and then she was like, do you have a YouTube channel? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, I watch your channel. And I was like, oh my God. And she was telling me how she wanted to be a flight attendant. And I was like, wow, I can't believe you watch my channel. Like, I'm at the dentist and the front desk person watches my channel. That's crazy. That's so surreal. But anyways, fast forward. So we were chatting for a little bit and I was like, you know, do you like the content? Is there anything I can improve or yada yada? She was like, no, I absolutely love it. Like, keep doing what you're doing. And fast forward, today I hear from the hygienist that she's a flight attendant. So shout out to Rachel, because her name's Rachel. And yeah, I'm gonna reach out to her and see how she's doing, because apparently she is posting her best life on TikTok. So I'm like, let me see what's up. But it makes me so happy, aside from the cavity, it makes me so happy to know that my content is like beneficial to others. Like, even when I'm having a bad day or like I'm down, like I'm just like, you know, You know, that cavity could have been my 13th reason, but I'm like, wow, at least if it was, I have an impact on the world. Not everybody, but at least some people, somebody who watched my channel, like actually learned something. It helped them fulfill their dreams of becoming a flight attendant or gaining more clarity in terms of what to expect in the flight attendant realm. So that makes me happy. So I hope she's doing well, and I hope that her flight attendant journey is going great. But yeah, I just want to let y'all know that I really do appreciate when y'all let me know that you're enjoying the content, that you liked it, that it's helpful. Like, all of your comments, I do read them, and I do appreciate all of the support. And just being honest with you guys, sometimes I do get discouraged because I'm too focused on the numbers and like what other YouTubers are doing and their follower count and things like that. But I do appreciate everyone in the Pristine Posse who has watched my videos, who likes, subscribe, comment. Like, I appreciate all of that. I'm really thankful that my content is helping people fulfill their dreams. So that is the peak of the day. All right, I just wanted to go in TJ Maxx real quick, see what they have. First off, I wanted to just take a moment to look at all the accessories. You know, I love to dress up the look, complete the look. How do we feel about the bows? Let me know in the comments. I mean, I think it's cute. I think it's girly. But then some people say it's childish. What are you thinking? Is it for children? Can grown women wear them? Like, what's the age limit? Let me know down in the comments. To try on this outfit because it looked cute on the hanger, but I don't know. It kind of makes me look big. I'm like, it's not giving. Hold on, let me act like I'm walking through the airport. Yeah, It needs to snatch me up. Like, it's not doing nothing for the body, so I might have to put it up. All right, y'all, so I'm back from TJ Maxx, and I didn't get those outfits because they were cute on the hanger, and then when I put it on, I was like, it wasn't giving what it needed to give. Maybe on someone else, I think it would look cute, but it just was not worth buying. Y'all, enough with the gym clothes and the activewear. Like, put something cute on. Put something cute on, okay? Because you never know who you could meet and rub elbows with. Like, the vacation starts in the airport, not when you land, okay? All right, anyways, so this is what I bought. This is like an Apple Watch band. You know, who needs a Rolex or an AP? Well, you can have an Apple Watch and just change the bands, and boom, you have a new watch. Okay, we are in between blessings, and we're just gonna romanticize our life within our means. So I would like an AP, but hey, the Apple Watch is fine, and we're just gonna switch out that watch band. So this one is kind of faded. Not kind of. I need to throw this away. I think it's faded because I sit in the sauna for so long. I mean, I have had it for a while. It's well loved, whatever. So I got another one. This is so cute. Like, I love to accessorize and just like jazz up the uniform, you know, like add some flavor to it and not look so basic when I come to work or look like I just rolled out of bed. Like, it never gave I rolled out of bed, honey. Never. Not as many accessories and stuff that I do before I step out. You know, I put in some effort. But y'all, this is only $5, $5.99, and look how cute it is. Watch how many compliments I get. I just know. But anyways, okay, so I bought that, and then I got some wipes for my car because whenever I like fluff my hair out, the flakes from the gel, when it dries up, is all over the seats, and it looks disgusting. Okay, so I'm like, all right, let me just wipe this up so it doesn't look like, I don't know. It was bothering me, so I was like, let me get that. But now I'm hungry. And I low-key want like a lemon loaf from Starbucks, but not with this cavity. Like, never mind. How about some celery juice? I'm so annoyed that I have a cavity. Like, ew. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna eat food in the house. Boo. And yeah, that's it for today. I thought I was gonna go on a walk, but the Dallas weather has been crazy. Tornado season, y'all. I was in a tornado. Not in the house viewing a tornado. I was in the car and a tornado was going on. That's a whole story in itself. Ridiculous. But by the grace of God, I'm here. I'm fine. I've been out since 10:30 and now it's 2 o'clock. It's time to eat. Okay, bye. Please, just save the comments. It wasn't until I started editing this video that I was like, girl, not you being sad about this cavity and then went and got some sweets. Like, okay, obviously you wasn't that sad, because what are you doing here? But y'all let me know y'all favorite nothing but kinks flavor down in the comments. All right, so I got the confetti one, and please tell me why they don't serve spoons. Like, why don't y'all have spoons? And I don't have any spoons in my car. Like, now if I eat those with my hands, I'm really gonna look like a big bag. And low-key, I need a bite. I need a bite right now, okay? So let me pop this open. I said I just needed a bite. That was greedy. Like, eating this with no spoon, that was very greedy. It was never that deep. Like, if you're eating this with no utensils, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that you're just as greedy as I am. Like, I'm disgusted in myself, and I feel like I inhaled it. Like, I was done a little bit too fast, but whatever. It's done. It's done. Let's do something healthy now. All right, so I went to Trader Joe's, got some meal prep. Let's, clean it up, be healthy now. Got some spinach, got some bananas. What do we have? Some egg bites. Organic blueberries to put on top of some oatmeal. We have cherries. These cherries are really good, y'all. Oh my God. 10 out of 10. Pineapple chunks. I'm like, if you want, I don't have a sweet tooth, but I'm like, if you crave sugar, just get fruit. Okay, and then I got some Parmesan for like a meal I was gonna make. Tomatoes. And vegan pesto. This is actually really, 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 really good. Like 10 out of 10. Trader Joe's are their big one with that one. And this is good too. This is going to be part of my meal prep that I make. Meal prep is going to be chicken meatballs. And we're going to make a pasta using this spaghetti, which is made from chickpeas. 20 grams of protein, 8 grams of fiber. And it's really good. Also, we're going to use the vegan basil pesto because it's good. And then I'm going to add some tomatoes in it. And here is the finished product right here. Then I also have a salmon burger and some quinoa. And I have some spinach that I cooked. And then I'll have some fruit to eat. So this is like for a 3-day trip. Oh, and then I made some chickpeas to eat, like just to snack on when I'm on the plane if I just don't have time to heat stuff up. And there's the rest of the food. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.